Let me say this again. If you want to go into a poultry farm, have a money that will be enough for their feeding, at least from week 1 to week 22. This is a strong advice that I'm giving you. Because today, don't leave this particular video without subscribing. Support a page of that day, let's say from week 1 to week 6 at least. But after a particular place you have, that side you have, or that side you are planning to put your structure for your bird, if you know it is far away for water visibility or availability, please avoid that particular site. That site is not good for birds. I'm discouraging you. Consider water where it will be simple to have water for your structure. And number 4 points I may want you to think about or to consider if you want to go into poultry farm. The number 4 points that you may consider if you want to go into poultry farming or into poultry business, number 1 or the 4 points is the feeding factor, the food issue. My brothers, I want you to know that food is the number 1 or is the major factor for the success of a poultry farm. That is why I started saying that the first thing that you should put in mind is investment or money. I told you that you should have a stable income. That please, if you know you cannot afford 50 kg of feed for your birds, at the end of this video I will be making another video. I will be posting another video of feed calculation of the amount of feed we give to our birds daily. I will even encourage you after this video, you check out for that particular video in this particular channel. You will see that video there, that you go through it and see. We will be making it, even if it is not today or any other time. I will be making that video, that the amount of feed you need or the amount of feed a bird need from day old till week 90. I will be making that particular video. So if you know you don't have money to secure a bag of feed for a day, or 2 bags of feed for a day, or 3 bags of feed for a day for your birds, then I will discourage you. Don't go into poultry farming, because you will be disappointed at the end of the day. We should always learn to cut our coats according to our sizes. Estimate what you have. It was only after we placed in 1,000 layers, we pay in the money for 1,000 layers. It was only after that our mentors sit us down and told us all what it requires in feed wise for a day feeding, that what the birds will be expecting or what they will be eating for a day. After everything, when they told us everything, when they make all the analysis to us, truly enough, I was discouraged. Because when I consider what these birds are consuming for a day or for a week, these 1,100 birds in this farm, what they are consuming for a week, it is far above my monthly salary. The money they are paying me or my salary they are giving unto me for a month, what these pigs are now consuming for a day, it is far above my salary. Even at times, it will be double what they are only just consuming for a day. It will even perhaps quarter of my salary for a day consumption. So you see, if you want to go into a poultry farm of 1,000, of 100, of 200, of 300, of 4,000, of 10,000, don't just sit down and calculate the profit or the income that will be coming. Because at times some people will just sit down and calculate, oh, if I have 5,000 bahts, if I can have 10,000 bahts, this is what I will be having at the end of the month. But forgetting what you will spend, realize that these chicks, mine are in their week 17. There will be 2 more days for them to complete week 17. And we all know that layabirds are expected to start laying of eggs from week 18 to week 19. Just imagine that you will be spending from day 1 of these chicks till week 18, or even week 19, or even week 20. So please sit down and calculate how much you have. Calculate. As I said, I will be sending the video. Know how much of a gram a bird will consume for a day. How many gram a bird will consume for a day. Then multiply it by 100 that you may want to start with, or by 1,000, or by 2,000, or by the amount of birds you may want to start with. Calculate. If you know the amount of feed that the chicks are to consume for a day, then when you calculate it, let me say I'm having 1,100. As of now, at week, let me see something, please. I'm coming back. At week 17, presently at week 17, they are consuming 80 grams. Each bird is consuming 80 grams for a day. So let me say they are consuming, all these birds in this place, we are using 80 kilogram feed. 80, that is above 1.5 bag. They are consuming 80 kilogram feed for a day. Just imagine. And a kilogram feed in my own location, I am buying a kilogram feed for 7,500. That is little closer to $1. Just imagine they are consuming closely to $1 for a day. Just for a day that they are consuming. So please, you need to prepare. If you want to start a poultry farm, let me say this again. If you want to go into a poultry farm, have a money that will be enough for their feeding, at least from week 1 to week 22. This is a strong advice that I'm giving you. Because these chicks, I believe by the end of week 22, they will be either in their 60% of egg production or 70% of egg production. But it is even far better or more better for you to have a feed for them. Either the feed being stored, or you have the money saved for feed for them from week 1 to week 33. Please don't avoid that, or don't run away from that. You should have money that will be able, or that is equivalent for a feed from week 1 to week 33. These chicks, or your chicks that you will be raising, they will not be giving you money since week 1 to week 17. They will not be giving you money. So all you will be doing, it is going to be all expenses on your own side. So I will encourage you save money for proper money for their feeding. And the other point again that I may want you to consider, in going into a poultry farming, the number 5th point is transportation. This is one of our own constraints in this farm. Transportation is one of our challenge. We started this farm, we don't even have a wheelbarrow. Not of saying a bicycle, or neither a motorbike. Where you don't have a wheelbarrow, you will not think about a vehicle. And we are truly suffering. So everything we do in this particular farm, we pay transportation. So that is why in my first topic, what I say that you are to look strong. You are to look strong financially. If you want to venture a poultry farming of 100 chicks, of 200 chicks, of 1,000 birds, 2,000 birds, 10,000 birds, I want you to know that poultry farmers that are having 10,000 birds, what they are going through, it is tough. So please, if it is possible, think about transportation. prepare for a motorbike. If it is possible, have a vehicle that you will be using for transportation, transporting your shades. Look like this shade these days. I think I paid more than a $20 for the transportation of this shade to my farm. When we are ready to change the shade that we are under them, we use about $20 in transporting this particular shade to this particular farm. So please consider transportation. Put transportations in place. Then the other point I may want to talk here about, that you should prepare yourself with poultry equipment. Please, there are a lot of mistakes that this farm we made, which I may not want you to make. Please, we enter into this business only with passion. If I tell you the constraint we are going through, it is too much. So please, I'm encouraging you, for you to escape from such constraint, for you to escape from such problem, please prepare yourself very well. My number 6 point says that you are to have poultry farming equipment like feeders. Do you see the feeders that we are using in this farm? These are locally made feeders, because we don't have enough to purchase the one that is being made. Actually, the one that is really good for feeding purposes. And as you can see, this one has a disadvantage. This one wastes feed a lot. But if we can have the good one, the one that they sell, the one that secure food, the one that will protect food, most especially the English made feeders, they don't waste food. But like this one, the one great disadvantage of this one, it wastes food a lot. So please prepare yourself. Make sure you have feeders. Make sure you have drinkers. That I will really want you to put in mind. Please, if you want to go into poultry farming, have a mentor. Have a mentor. Have a mentor. No man stands alone. There is no highland. No man stands alone. If you want to succeed in poultry farming, connect yourself to a mentor. Connect your poultry farm to a successful poultry farm. Connect yourself to a successful poultry farmer, like what I did. All what I'm doing here, I'm doing everything according to the wisdom of my mentors from Yomata Youth Farming Organization. If you connect your farm with a good mentor, then you will succeed. Don't go into poultry farming by your own understanding, or by what you read from books, or by what you have learned from the internet, or what you have seen from YouTube. You will be disappointed. What you learn in the university and what you meet in the field, it is two different things. That is why always they ask for job experience. So don't just sit down from a book and read, then you want to come and apply it on your own. You will fail big time. There is one statement that my tutors, or the people that are helping me, Yomata Youth Farming, they said, Mr. Man, we don't want you to go through the bitter experience we went through. Yomata Youth Farming, they told me that the first chicks they introduced in their farm, it was about 1,500. All of them died. All the birds they brought for the very first time, because they themselves, they start things on their own without having no mentor. So what they go through for them to stand where they are today, they told me that please, we are not praying for you to go through it, because if you go through it, you might not be able to stand again. So if you want to succeed in poultry farming, connect your poultry farm to a successful poultry farm. Connect yourself to a successful poultry farmer, to somebody that is in the business. Then that individual will help you out. That individual will teach you. Then the last one that I may want you to consider in going into a poultry farm, please consider the layer hen selection. For my own here, my chicks, the breed that I'm having here, These are Isa Brown layers. Consider the particular selections of or the breed of layers you may want to use. Or if you are wishing to go into broilers, then it is up to you. But for this farm, they are all of layers, only 100 that are cockpets. So I really wish you success in your adventure. I wish you success truly in your adventure. It is a very good business. It is a very good business. It is a very nice business that will really guarantee you a brighter future. But please don't go into it as a novice. If you go into it as a novice with no idea, it will really bite you. Sit down, plan for it.